Hi, this is Eugenia Mitchell, host of At Home with the Mitchells. Thanks for listening to the following podcast on Public House Media.
Hello everyone, it's No Filter Friday on Public House Media, and I've decided to become my logo today, because for some odd, strange reason, I don't know how it happened, I ended up with all this, luxurious volume and body that I don't normally possess, so, why not? And my new flavor of LaCroix that, I guess was just released amid apocalypse. So, take a second to share the show. We have a couple things to talk about. Although I will say not much. Not much. David Bobke, is that you? I certainly hope it is. I certainly hope it is. Come on, Facebook, help me out. Please, 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 please. Okay, come on. I have to wait for this. Alexa, how was your birthday, Alexa? I mean, I'm sure it was not super fun, unfortunately. It's the worst time to have a birthday right now. Literally the worst time. Your friends won't hang out. Can't go anywhere. You can't even have a lone spa birthday, which is one of my favorites because I don't really like having a birthday. That is me. It's good to feel wanted. Oh, David Bobke, you are wanted. I adore you. I adore you. All right, let me see if I can share this raggedy show. Come on. There it is. Oh, thank God. It was good. Spent it with family. How's your mom doing in that? How's it going over there? Right post. We should all just totally stab Caesar. Where is Gretchen Wieners when you meet her? Post Dunsies. Okay. Wedding season is so deceased. Ain't it the truth? Ain't it the truth? Okay, so show is shared. Now we can get past that and on to our not Tiva LaCroix. Hey, why not? Okay, so I wanted to talk about my friend Josie Harris, who was recently found dead in her car in her home in Valencia on the 11th? Yeah, the 11th. And everybody's all upset because, March Madness is over, right? Or it's not over, it's just, canceled. And we forgot about the Ides of March. Now, when we get into this, hi, Greg. Hello, it's me channeling my inner Adele. Why don't you channel your outer Adele, sir? You just let it out, honey. You just let it out. Oh my goodness, I see people coming in. How exciting. Brittany, thanks for popping in. So I wanted to talk about the Ides of March because I feel like in the loss of March Madness, despite the Public House Media serial bracket that's going on, I don't know how to use a March Madness bracket, but other people do. So maybe that's something that they can figure out and have fun to, fun doing themselves. But I was like, wait a minute. In the March Madness, we forgot the Ides of March. And I was also thinking about, because we have all these sayings about March Madness, Ides of March, out like a lion and like a lamb, or the reverse, all of these springtime things that we keep talking about. Anyway, my friend Josie, I hate calling her Floyd Mayweather's baby mama because they were together for so long. It feels so weird to say that about her because there are baby mamas and there are Josies. They were never married, but they were together since they were 16 and they have 3 kids together, and it's a whole thing. She died on the 11th. And at first, the police were like, oh, no foul play here. Nothing to see. It's like, really? So she died in her car on her own volition in her driveway. And then the Valencia police decided to cruise by 30 minutes later and be like, oh, let's go see if Josie Harris is dead in her car at her home. Like, what? I just... Shamrock Shakes, that's also a March thing, totally. These things just don't make sense. They just don't. Even had she not be suing Floyd for $20 million, still, it doesn't make any sense. And I don't know if I spilled the tea totally on this last time, but just to make sure the tea is spilled, when she first escaped, we'll say, because that's what it was, she had to get security and trucks in the middle of the night to take her from Las Vegas to California. He was court ordered to pay $10,000 a month in child support for 3 kids, despite the fact that he makes $69 million a year. So do that fishy math while you're at it. Weird, right? So strange. Anyway, since then, the police have decided that her death is pending investigation. So now we're going to really dig into this. Okay, so that brings me to the Ides of March thing. We've had a lot of people die recently, especially me. I've had 4 people die in the last 4 months on me that were either currently good friends of mine or good friends from back in the day. So that's kind of an issue, you know what I'm saying? So, Ides of March is known for what? The death of Caesar. Because, Brutus got a knife and went ham, and to quote Gretchen Wieners, we should all just totally stab Caesar. Well, in the Roman calendar, the Ides of March is also another thing, and it's where, debts are supposed to be settled. So it is no shock to me at all that, magically, lots of people have come up dead before March 15th. Weird, right? Totally strange and absolutely unrelated. Not. There's no such thing as a coincidence, and that goes double for Hollywood. So there's a lot floating around on the interwebs about that, and I have still yet to decide how I'm going to process all of this information, but I will say, shout out to the No Filter Friday fam, because the DMs are so live these days. Oh my gosh, every single day I'm finding myself in 2 or 3, and of course it's heightened by this stupid virus. And I'm having myself in 2 or 3 really serious, intense conversations with people about what's going on and what's going on with them and their stories and all of this jazz, which is good. That's good for, the energy that's circulating right now. And it's good for them because I feel like, again, that's the reason why I do this show live. Why I don't just make, YouTube videos and then turn off the comments or put stuff on Instagram. This is a more communal situation. That's what it's for. And I feel like an inbox in Facebook is a lot more mobile, we'll say, in the way of sharing pictures and documents and all that stuff. So that's really, really important to me too. And it's important for the greater good of the show, because I thought you had died. I was going to be sad. How would I die and be doing this show live? I'm pretty magical, but I'm not that magical. I'm not Phoenix rising from the ashes or anything. Anyway, so, oh gosh, where were we, Greg, before I was rudely interrupted? But yes, there's been a lot of communal happenings going on in the DMs, I think in a more heightened way. And this week I've gotten to talk to so many people that I haven't spoken to in years and or decades, about their stories and what they're going through and all that stuff. So shout out to the No Filter Friday fam, because we're getting very close. It's getting very serious. This relationship is getting very, very serious. And that's exactly how we like it. If I didn't want to talk to you, I wouldn't, because I'm a snob. Hang on. My mic. Hold on a second. My blanket is impeding my microphone. Anyway, that's what we do on Friday nights. Pink robe, fluffy or not fluffy, just depends. LaCroix or tea or both, or sometimes water, sometimes hot tea. It just depends on how it goes. You know what I should do? I should break out the No Filter Friday cup again. That's what I should do. I'm going to put a note on that for next week. I also have, now that these bans and restrictions are out here ruining lives, I was going to leave you with a pre-taped episode next week, but now I might just put it out as a bonus episode because I feel like we need to talk to each other on like a regular basis. We need to sit here and love each other like this because, you know, in today's world, this is as close as we're going to get, unfortunately. I hate it, but the way it is. So I think I'm going to put out that episode as a bonus episode, and things have changed. Yes, we love the mug. I love the mug too. I made that so long ago, like when we first started Public House Media, I first started No Filter Friday. We were at Color Me Mine in Studio City, where I used to get a lot of information from, by the way. The pottery place in Studio City, California. Gold mine, total gold mine. I just made it. I just made it on a whim, and that was before we had merch or anything. And then all of a sudden, all the shows on Public House Media had a mug. Trend-setting, weird. So, you're right, David Bobkey. We love the mug, and I should bring it back. I'm sure it's in my kitchen somewhere. But anyway, we shall see how this all works out. As of now, the Mexican and the Mexico-American border down here is still open. I heard from a decent source, don't come back home, then the virus here in Michigan sucks. You only needed a piece of that sentence, and that's that Michigan sucks. And no, I will not be going to Michigan. Unless I can possibly help it. Which reminds me, Brittany, I don't know if I sent it or not, but I'm going to be definitely gone for Amber's wedding. So if I don't send my RSVP pack, I told you in front of everyone. So now you know. Anyway, hard times we are living in. Hard times. But you know what? Other people have had it worse. And at the end of this, it's going to be amazing. We're entering a new era in the world, and that's a beautiful thing. And don't think for a second that all of this isn't related and meant to unfold the way it is, because it totally, totally, totally is. I took a screen cap today of two of my friends that posted this on their Insta stories, which is great. And when I say we're entering a new phase of the world, I mean it. Like the chickens, if anybody can find me a Kathy Bates Waterboy, the chickens are coming to roost Bobby Boucher gif, I will love you forever, and I will send you a sticker. Let me see if I can find a sticker. Hang on. I'll send you a sticker. I'll send you earrings. I'll send you toilet paper. I'll send you whatever you want. I will send you a No Filter Friday sticker. Look at that. It's me today. I will send it to you. I heard that if you drink out of a copper cup, it somehow destroys the virus if you haven't. Don't know if that's true. It's not. But copper cups are so nice. Like Moscow Mule all day long. Okay, so two of my friends posted this. Actually, I know it's really, really cool. There was a gang rape case in India 8 years ago. Talk about the Ides of March. Debts being paid. They committed these four dudes here. They committed a gang rape on December 16th of 2012. And they were finally hung on January 22nd. Or no. No, okay, so they were finally hung today. It was delayed first on January 22nd, then February 1st, and then on March 3rd. And now they have all been hung. Death penalty for what they have done. How fantastic. How crazy is that? A crime committed 8 years ago. Hi, Tiara. I miss you so much. A crime that they committed 8 years ago. They finally got the death penalty, and then they moved their execution date, moved their execution date, and moved their execution date. And now they're dead. How fantastic. You want to know? I will send you DM, I will send you a No Filter Friday sticker. I have one on my phone case. This is the one that I normally use right here. And people ask me about it because it's just the combination of bougie and ratchet that I operate at. So yeah, no, thanks, Sticker Mule. Shout out to Sticker Mule for doing those for me. They do them, they're like, hey, we're going to send you stickers for your show. So nice, so lovely, so adorable. So they send me stickers on occasion, and I will absolutely send you one if you send me your address. And I know you sent it to me at Christmas, and I'm a bad friend and I didn't save it. So send me that. So that is enough No Filter Friday for this week. If, and this is a big if, I was thinking about doing it today, and I was like, we didn't talk about it because we have to talk about it before we do things. I was thinking of doing a simulcast next week and doing the No Filter Friday from the Public House Media Facebook page and from my own Instagram, because I can just sit my phone right here on, or the iPad for that matter, right next to here, and we could do a simulcast. What do you guys think? Simulcast? Yes, no, get on the gram, leave the gram out of it. What do you want to do? Because like everybody's, going ham on live stream these days because everyone's stuck up in their house. And like, who wants to do that? Not me. Thank God I've been working since, I don't know, I can't remember or tell you the last time I had a day off because it's not a thing that I do. Ever, I've been with clients straight through. So if you are living the live stream life, let me know in the comments if we should do a simulcast with my Instagram live and from the Public Media Facebook page. I don't know. We could try it out if it's a thing that we want to do. If you like Instagram live better, maybe it'll provide different insight. I don't know. Maybe I think the comments are faster on Instagram live, in my opinion. Oh, also, I will give you my Instagram. Okay, that's like no Facebook. Okay, well, my Instagram is at Rachel Ann Mullins. It's very easy to find. That's my official work Instagram. The fun stuff is on Adventure Titties. Anyway, I will see you all next week. God willing, this gets better, but that's probably wishful thinking. So go check out other shows on Public House Media that are not nearly as dark and murky as mine. We have some new ones. Try Confessions of a Military Spouse or Choose to Rise, the Motivation Show. All of those are a really, really good option, especially right now because Miliani, aren't you up a little late, my darling? Is the baby up? What's going on over there? So check out other shows on the network. They're a lot nicer and not nearly as dark. They're uplifting, whereas my show is dark and dirty and disgusting. Because that's how we like it. So I'll see you all next week. Bye 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 bye.